Hey, I'm Vu and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. So, last few episodes we have not been having a very good time. We've got a few things planned out and I would love to get around to building these eventually. So, let's get started, shall we? One of the first things we need to be focusing on are, well, exactly two things which are tying for first place, and that's the bugs and people's moods. Because the moods are one of the biggest factor to why they'll be going berserk, of course, and also why it's going berserk and also going on binges and say walking into this room of all things. So I know for a fact Ayers, because I have looked over people, Ayers has one need that we can fix. Let me see if I can spot it. Not Wild's master. The thing is that Wild, the dog, which is on animals, not every other tab, it does actually have a bond with Ayers. Now there's nothing you can do about it, so the only thing you can do is to give them the bond, which gives them a slight positive moodlet. So that's number one. I think, and all of the other people, the main issue is, let's see if I can find it, very hot, yeah, that's a little hard to deal with. Slept in the heat, which is also hot. Where is it? Ugly environment, that's what I was looking for. Now that is one thing which we could really try and fix. Because the food is sitting there, we just need people to haul it. And actually, with that, I should actually unrestrict the two animals which can haul. So, I do believe these dogs are probably starving as well. Yep, you're starving. And how's Aristotle doing? Also starving. Because there's no food in this area. And they don't go hunting for turkey and stuff. Well, they should be able to eat the corn, so that's something. Also, do hauling. So let's see how this turns out. Also, I just realised we should... Oh, we can't forbid the zone. Okay, we'll just delete these two zones because it's not really safe to have them around anymore. Because I don't like the idea of any of the dogs hauling in there because I haven't restricted them. So what are you doing, Bertha? You're going to go and rest on the ground. That's the other thing. We need to give these guys rooms. Okay, and that should be... Oops. Need to unrestrict for prisoners. You, and you. I think... Another thing as well, we're just gonna release Nick. It's not worth trying to deal with him right now. So with that, let's release and see if Bertha, not the sleeping spot, can actually do the releasing for Nick. You will never do wardening. Why, Bertha? Because you cannot warden. Right. Well, let's get Oaks on board then. Oaks, your job will be to release Nick. So that's one less person we have to deal with. We still unfortunately do have a body outside. Now the next thing is patching up the wall and dealing with how we're going to kill off these bugs. Now in the previous episodes we have been focusing on using heating or cooling to try and kill these bugs. Now we've in the comments have had a little discussion over how do we kill these bugs, and it does actually show us. We are right, or Cathro is right about the fact that using temperature is a solid method of killing these bugs. If they are below -25, these cephalopods, they will develop hypothermia and frostbite and eventually will die. The same goes if they're above 50. They'll get heat stroke and then they will die, which is actually a very simple way of dealing with them. But, I don't think we're going to get them below -25 with a heat wave currently. So I think what we could focus on is trying to get them above 50. I think that is something we could do. Now, as you can see, the bugs are sleeping overnight. Now, we only have probably a few hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours before these bugs wake up. So my thought is, if we could wall this area off, and then maybe tomorrow night or the next night, or depending on how things go, well, like I said, I wall it off, and then we put a fire or a heater, see? Because the fire just uses wood, and I know that does generate enough heat, or a heater, which does use components, unfortunately. We do have a few lying around the place. I think that will be enough to deal with these bugs. We'll be able to push them above 50. Now, the other thing we need to worry about is if we decide just to wall off along these 2 points, or 4 points, instead of walling along where the sarcophagi is, we'll have to deal with a broken roof. It's a very simple thing to fix. That's also a roof check tool, which I didn't realise we had until, was it earlier today? Yeah, earlier today. So what we can do is we get to patch up that hole, and then there's only a couple of points that we fix, but it is a larger area to heat, which I believe will cause a few issues. So, not too sure about that. Also, yeah, there's a couple of holes from when the siegers have lobbed missiles at our base. So, well, let's close this and then work out what we'll do. So, I think it's probably not going to be tonight. That said, there are still a lot of walls we need to patch up. I like the idea of keeping this hole here, because I think these bugs will still want to walk in and out. So with that, let's place a slate wall here. We will have to place one there. Do we place one here? I do like the idea of completely patching that up. So Bertha, I know you are sleeping right now, but let's see if we can just get a couple of these blocks done for us. And everyone should start doing work, and Frey will go and drink. As it wants to drink, well, you're stuck in bed, so that's a bit of bad luck there. And Bertha, you're going to seek a safe temperature. No, you're not. You're going to just do a little bit of work for us. Hopefully we can get this one block done, and the bugs will leave us alone. And Oaks is going to go to sleep in there. Oh, yes, that's the other thing. Sorry, I mentioned that before. I have marked the doors? No, I haven't. You need to place doors on these rooms, and then colonists can actually use them again. Very simple thing. So, Oaks, if we get you to work on the marble door, so you're hauling materials in, and we should be all for the better. So this bug is already up, and it is the 4th hour of the morning, so I have to keep that in mind in the next night. Also, the two dogs are starving. What's going on here? Animals are unrestricted. They are omnivores, right? Let's check. It's under information. Diet. Yeah, you can eat vegetables, so you can eat the corn. You just have to wander over there in your own time. And yeah, Nick is leaving. Good. We don't want to see your face around here anymore. Because all you've done is, well, consumed food. Which isn't really that much. Anyhow, that door is done. We'll get you to work on the next door now. Hopefully you have the materials. No, we didn't carry all of them down. So, Oaks. Oaks was the one who started working on that. Yeah. So we'll give this bed to Oaks since no one owns it currently. So set owner to Oaks. There you go, that's one thing. It is a little dirty, but it is a proper bed, so that should help with comfort when they're sleeping. And yeah, you carried those materials down. What are you doing? Seeking safe temperature? No, just you gotta get the couple of extra doors done. And wild. Not really a great place, because now the bug's chasing you, and somewhat close. I wonder, can we get Bertha up without them attacking the bug? Can we click on Bertha? Bertha? Bertha. Get you to run away. That was a little close for comfort, and hopefully the dogs should start following us now. Yes and no. Okay, Bertha, unrecruited, and let you do something else. So Nick should slowly get this door done. Of course, everything's gone down to 1 times speed, and yep, looks like we're going to lose Wild. GG, Wild. I wonder if it may be a good idea to try and restrict them to, say, a modified homes area? Ooh. There's a thought. Think if we modify the home area, so we go to clear, allow home area, and we don't include these blocks. So this one I think will just be full of dogs, and we can leave most of our colonists unrestricted, because I do tend to keep a very good eye on them. So maybe do something like, think this should be a wide enough area. That doesn't mean you won't be able to haul any rocks. Is that a big thing? Not as big as it could be. Okay. I think that will do it, but we may have to rescue Wild if Wild is still alive. But no, these bugs are going to attack us, right? Bertha, keep on running. Guess, gotta get out of here. Not really the time, and of course Bertha can't fight, and Aristotle has taken some hits. I don't think he ever expected that. Okay, well, unrestrict Bertha, and hopefully these bugs will leave us alone now. Yeah, because they'll be wandering back home. It is a bit of a shame. How are these people going as well? They are yet to be patched up. Okay. Frey, you also could probably be patched up. A lot of people need to be patched up. Yeah, this doesn't look good in terms of infections. So, okay, we'll get Frey on to treating airs, and then who next? Bertha can't doctor, so we have to wait. So yeah, keep checking airs. Hopefully Phil will be alright. She is in bed. And that spider just ate our food. Gah. It would have been nice if this didn't happen, I might add. a lot better things that could have been worked on. And Oaks, you're going to go and eat food. Yep, fair enough. Let's double check our workflow. Yeah, cleaning is not something which is very high on the list right now. Thinking that I'm going to drop anything that's at a 1, despite things that should really be staying at a 1. Those will be staying high, but let's get cleaning to a 1. That will help in terms of what's. Yeah, there we go. Help with just some of the simple moods. The other thing we can do is to force someone to do crafting. How's the plants going? Yeah, so the plants are likely to die in the heat as well, which doesn't help. And we have an infection. Foo! How lucky are you, Foo? Oh, I think you'll be able to pull through. You pull through every other time, and yep, Bertha's cleaning it up. Awesome. So in terms of beauty then, wonder, where's the beauty marker? I think it's this one. Yep. -7, -9s, -5, -4, and this room is now neutral. That one's -5. Yeah, because constructions are slightly ugly. Okay, that's something. Yeah, there we go. And mark the tool. So it is a bit of work to get done, but I think we can pull it off. Yep. So Bertha, your moves should steadily be improving, or will it be constantly ugly? Can never find what we're looking for. Yeah. I don't think you're ever going to be happy for quite a while. Not until some of those death moodlets go away. And I keep on hearing more mining. And what's that? You're consuming corn. See, this is what I'd like not to happen. Also, you're fleeing that way. That's... no. Wrong way, guys. Also, can you just haul the corn? Yeah, do that. You're going to mine out this wall. That's fine, as long as we just deal with the inner wall, which of course you're mining that one away as well. Of course, we can't get that lucky, can we? As you're going to play horseshoes, fair enough, and yeah, I have to let you guys go. Oh, sorry, Bertha, I left you recruited. Let's choose your hole in the corn. Oops, or not. Ez, that's not really the time for it. You're going to go and play some games. Yeah, your brother died. I really think Ez is... yeah, Ez is probably the best one off out of everyone. Okay, well, whose fault is that, Ez? Yours. So hopefully Aristotle will give you a few little pokes with their mouth. Or not. Right. As long as you're going to attack Frey, I don't have an issue. Don't have an issue with you attacking Frey as long as you don't decide to attack bugs, because they have a few more things that they can do to us. Let's just, you know, try and bait you a little. Come on, come this way. I'm right here. Ez, follow me. Outside. Keep them going. Keep it coming. Oops, go here. Kind of wish that wasn't a menu because I'm just trying to cut them a little longer. And they're clips out of old things. Well, power isn't anything too much to worry about right now. Wondering, can we do anything? Bertha, you can't doctor. Actually, we could be using Bertha to do kiting. So let's get you to treat Fu. Hopefully Phil will be fine. And yeah, we'll grab Bertha. Just stand right here and hopefully Ayers goes to attack Bertha now. Yep, you have. So we'll just play a kiting game again. No, you're going to attack me. I'm right here. And the dog should be attacking you. Yep. Okay, not the best of endings. That means a few more bites and a few more scratches, and a missing thumb, which will affect manipulation. That's great. Bertha, okay, time to rescue Ez. Ez is no longer incapable of walking. Well, doesn't matter. We're still going to put you in bed. And Fu is in the process of being treated. Excellent. And how's Wild going? Okay, Wild will die soon. That's a bit of a shame. Hopefully we can pick Wild up soonish. Well, that's what I'd like. What's going on? Eclipse, infection. Yeah, we know about that. All those. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it fine. Bertha, what are you doing? You're going to go and rest there. Didn't we give you a bed? No, we didn't. Okay, I'll have to fix it up right now. So we'll assign both of the bed and get you to... Wait, yep, no, you've gone straight to bed. Awesome. It's a proper bedroom. It is ugly, unfortunately. But I think we'll be fine. Aristotle's gone for 6 for infection. The infection is in his nose. Ensure you have a proper medical bed and doctor. Assume that Aristotle gets proper treatment as much... Wait, Aristotle? That's the dog. I have not seen an animal get infections, but I guess anything's possible. And it does make sense as well. It's a bit of a shame that we're doing... that they got the infection as we're treating them, so... Okay, hopefully it'll be treated. And yeah, awesome. So Ez, what are you going to do? You're going to go and play a few games. Not going to stop you. Yeah, I think you do need a few mood improvements. And yet, food's being treated. Infection is major. I wonder if I wonder what else you've been treated for. Okay, no. Let's unmark this medical, recruit you, Frey, get you to rescue Phil and put her in the proper medical bed. Like so. Okay. So I wonder what else we focus on now. Bugs are still there, and the bugs are breaking. Nope, bugs are going to sleep, so it's the 22nd hour. That really doesn't give us too long. But no, Fu has to stay in bed because of the major infection. I guess it will have to be Frey, who has a really poor mood, so hopefully you don't break when we get you to build these walls. So let's get along and try and do some freezing. So, structure, slate wall, placing one here, has to be at the top. And we'll leave, I think, this one open so we can just get a few fires in. What else do we need? I think, yeah, that's all the blocks we need. That is a fair few blocks, unfortunately. And no, some of the bugs are still up. What's going on? You're going to go and rest. Okay, there we are. We've got it. So, Frey, we need you to start working on the blueprint. Fu, you're going to consume corn. I'll let you do that, but we need to shuffle you onto bed as fast as possible. When airs, as you do have a few cuts. Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. We need to get you to start working on these walls. It's outside zone. Of course, it's outside zone. Looks like time to unrestrict everyone and see what happens. So, airs, work on the stone on blueprint. Bertha, Oaks is still down. No, Oaks is resting, and Bertha, you're sleeping. We need to get these walls done though, and it's reserved by airs. Frey, okay, cool. Keep working on it. Actually, I know what we can do. We can get the campfire in here. It needs 20 wood. Do we have wood? We do have some wood. How much is that? Oops, I don't want to build the campfire there. It's a bit of a waste if we did. 45. Looks like we could build 2 campfires. So hopefully that is enough. So, with that, let's place it here and here. Now, checking roofing again. We only have to worry about that spot, so as long as we wall this bottom area off, we'll be safe. So turn this mode off again. Those are the 2 fires, so we'll get Bertha on board. So Bertha, work on the campfire. What next? Oaks, I think. Oaks cannot walk. You can't walk. Heat stroke extreme. Ah, okay, no, we're going to have to fix it up. Fu, I know you were meant to be in bed because of a major infection. You should be in bed. I don't think we'll be able to do it tonight after all. Okay, well, how about this? Bertha, I know you're going to work on the campfire, but we need you to... You can't do doctoring. It's not really optimal, is it? Strip Oaks, Commissioner. I have to get a medical bed and just place it in the same room. It's the only thing I can think of at the moment to, you know, put multiple people in the same room as well as keeping them cool. So, sleeping spot, I'll place one on the ground just here. Mark it as medical. And see if we can just get... Not Bertha, because Bertha can't do it. Fu's going to go and rest in bed, so it has to be airs. Yeah, because it's a heat stroke extreme, which is poor consciousness, which prevents you from walking. Why can't we get you out of bed? You should... I'm just trying to think how we're going to do this, because he's not willing to move. We can't pick him up. Airs. No, we can't get him. We can feed him. We can strip him. We can't even pick him up to put him in bed. Or put him in a cool room. Okay, Bertha, we're going to do a change of tactics. It may be too late. Oh, it's 50 wood. We don't have that much wood unless we chop a few trees down. No, Bertha, I'm going to let you continue building the fire. Hopefully Oaks will maybe fall out of bed or something, then we can just quickly shuffle them off into this room. And Fu should go and rest. As, yeah, sorry mate, we'll need to let you continue working these blueprints. Yep, you need to start building them now. And Frey, I'd rather you not stand inside while you're doing it. You are fleeing. Hopefully the bugs aren't up. It is the 0th hour. And you're building it from the inside. I'm going to recruit you, get you stand around, and then get you to build it. Try that. And airs, work on the next wall. Hopefully we can pull this off. And where's Bertha as well? Bertha, you're fleeing. That was not the time for this. Certainly not the time. Try it again. I'll get you to walk inside and get you to construct on the campfire. Just get the two up, and as can you work on these bits of slate now? That's one campfire. Work on the second campfire. Do you seriously need to grab more wood? Okay, we've got 3 hours before some of the first bugs getting up. You're going to walk on the inside edge. Prefer you not to, but no, I'm going to recruit you, pull you around. Hopefully you'll be fine there. I guess these doors are open, so yes, we can technically come in here. Unrecruit you, get you to work on the wall. Bertha, don't run away. Work at the campfire. That's the last thing. Awesome. So that's 2 campfires, and this room is now still outdoors because we're missing 1 block. Okay, we've got to get that last block in. I think we can do. I think we can pull it off. This is so close. Okay, Bertha, we're gonna recruit you, move you outside by 1 block, and then okay, we have a berserk. Foo. Not the time. Certainly not the time. Build a slate wall. Hopefully we can block it off before the dogs get around. I mean, not the dogs, the bugs get up. It's close. And that should be... it's indoors. This area should start heating up now. Assuming the coals are off, which they are not. Oops, I can't believe I forgot that until now. Okay, flick the power switch. That's 1. And the second one is up here. Please, let's say we can pull this off. Also, can you just keep working the wall? I think would be the best thing. What are you doing? You're wandering. Just don't break anything down. Okay, the temperature is at 39, and it should continue to increase. This is outdoors what's going on because you failed construction. Bertha, wrong timing, please. Food can just lie on the ground, even with a major infection. Oops, what's going on now? You're going to wander outside. Oh, looks like we didn't get around to building it after all. Try it again. Okay, this should be inside. It is. It's 39 degrees, and that should increase. Should. It went down in temperature. What's going on? These 2 campfires are producing a fairly large amount of heat. Double checking roofing zones. Yes. Okay, maybe we will after all have to finish the walls off. So, as what are you doing? You're treating Aristotle. Bertha, could you at least rescue Phil, I think? And I think... okay, Wild died. That was always a possibility, considering we didn't do anything about him. So yeah, Phil we put into bed. I think Phil also needs to be patched up. Yep. How's the infection going as well? Infection major, 76%. Yeah, we can pull it off. Strip food, you can't do doctoring, right. Must say that is a tad frustrating. And how's our oaks going? Extreme. It's not looking very good for him. Okay, I wonder if we can chop a couple of trees down. Let's see, what's a good tree we can chop down? Oh, this one. So Bertha, since you can't do any doctoring, let's get you to harvest a tree. Hopefully you won't stop that. What are you doing though? Yeah, harvest a tree, then we'll get you to build a passive core in the room of oaks. Hopefully it isn't too late, and oaks will be fine. Let's say starvation, Bertha. Sorry Bertha, it's going to have to last out a little longer. But this is an awfully hard tree to be, cut down. Okay, don't clean the dirt. Work on the passive core. Please pull it off. Okay, that's the psychic drone. So that's one bad moodlet done. Keep working on the passive core. It's not time to get food, even if you're starving. And also, then build it. Oh, you still have to do a second run. Okay, we're getting close. Oaks is having a disastrous time with his health extreme. I don't know if we'll pull it off in time, but we'll certainly try our best. Please just, work on it. Okay, so it is officially cooling down now. Yep. Hopefully that's enough to keep Oaks safe. So, kind of safe. Okay, what are we missing? We are missing a wall just here. Let's fix it up. It is a shame that some of the bugs are up and running again. The fire does still have, a day and 16 hours. Still not looking great, and you've got a major infection. You should still be resting in bed. Sorry, Fu. Oh, we can't. We must keep you alive. And Frey, what's going on? Colon disease treatment. May die. I am certainly a little puzzled by that. It's just a couple of bruises out of all things, and your health bar isn't anything too much to worry about. No, Ez should be fine. And actually, we're missing power. Darn it, we're missing power. It's another thing to worry about, and actually no, that's fair enough. I'm guessing when we had the fire, we lost a few of the breaks. We lost a lot. that's what you're setting on fire. No, that doesn't explain it. I don't... There's probably a breaker missing just like somewhere. Oh, we don't have any power because there was an eclipse. We still have an eclipse and this is on its own little network. Okay, to fix it up, it's that power line. I don't know... If we don't get it done, what happens? We don't have any lights. And we can't cook food. Well, we can't... Well, no one has the time to cook food and no one has the moods. People will suffer issues because of darkness. That's the biggest concern. So actually, no. When Bertha is finished eating, which is then... Oh, rare thrombos. That's kind of not helpful. Okay, you're going to go and rest. Well, I'm going to have to just pull you for a second and get you to work on the power conduits. That wasn't really a great place to walk in, but okay, the bugs didn't mind. And there's a berserk. Foo. Not the time. You have a very high... Well, you are... No, 93% immunity. I was going to say you have a high chance of dying of infection, but no. Immunity is there. Okay. Get you to work on the power cable. Yep. And Bertha's gone berserk. Fair enough. Everyone has bad moods. You're attacking a cephalopod. Can we get someone over there in time? We cannot. I wonder. Nah, because Foo's gonna... Oh. It's right there. Foo, if you die on me, I'm gonna be heavily annoyed. Oh, I'll have to let things be. There's certainly nothing I can do about it right now. Major untreated, 49% immunity. Aristotle will die because of infection, and that's another bad moodlet. Right. How's Oaks doing? Can Oaks walk? Still extreme. Is it falling? Heat stroke at extreme, 77%. So we just need to press the play button. Foo is down. Okay, we'll have to pick Foo up. Temperature in here is 30. Oh, it's not going to increase his heat stroke, but I don't think it's going to drop it. It's unfortunate. Okay. So, Foo is now down for the count. These bugs are certainly not being very friendly to us. Oh. And they're going to kill the dog who has a major infection. Awesome. Sorry, Frey. I'm just going to get you to stay there for a second. Walk in the door, walk out, and then close it. Yep. And the eclipse is ending. That gives us power to the left-hand side of our power network. Unfortunately, that's not enough to keep us going. Yeah, you're actually going to leave him alone now? Yeah, you go and run away. I wonder if we can get Frey up here. Because I'd like Frey to pick up Foo and get Foo straight into bed. So let's rescue Foo. Yep, the bugs left us alone. Awesome. Ez, you're up and about. I can't say no to that. I'll let you go, Frey, I think, because you're hungry. Wondering what else. You're missing a left thumb. Yeah, you'll be fine to tend to Foo. And Foo just has a couple of cuts. And the extreme infection, which you just developed immunity as we were watching you. That's actually good to see. Okay, what next? I think we can get Frey on to maybe plugging up one or two of these holes. So, because we are still trying to keep this hot inside. So, Frey, remember to click on Frey, not the ground itself. Yeah, work on the slate wall. Hopefully you can pull this off. Unless a bug has decided to attack you. What's going on? Why did it slow down? I feel like someone's being attacked and then don't know where. Oh, Bertha. Okay, that's fair enough. You're chasing Oaks down. Oaks is fleeing. Well, I can't... well, that is fair enough, Oaks, but we need to actually get you somewhere a little closer. I think as well, maybe restricting people... See, restricting them to home zone and not getting to walk in the zone in the right zones. This is frustrating. Let's get you to walk over here, if we can. Yeah, get you to walk around. Hopefully Bertha will be slowed down just enough. Yeah, we'll get you to come back inside and deal with you. So yeah, Frey is patching up this wall. Awesome. And we're still slowing down because Bertha is now attacking the Megatherium. It's a really bad decision. No, I can't stop you from making bad decisions. They're yours to make and yours alone. But I can suggest to you that is a bad idea, Bertha. Okay, let's patch up this wall and try again. Oh, what's going on? Bertha's rage has come to an end because you've been, well, scratched and... Oh, seriously scratched. Okay. You're down. Do we want to grab you? Probably. Just wondering, should Foo stay in bed? No, I think Foo's fine. I think you can walk. So we're going to get you to rescue Bertha now. Rescue Bertha. And that's just one other thing we have to deal with. So, yeah, we have to patch up the top wall, which we won't be doing until night time. It's not turning out well, is it? Where are you going, Oaks? You're hauling corn to the hopper. That's not a good idea. Not right now. Okay, let's clear all and recruit, unrecruit, and you're going to consume the corn. How about hauling it into storage? I think that will be much better for us. And yep, Frey, you've done that one. What are you doing? You're going to go on Cloud Watch right up there. I think not. Let's get you to watch this. Maybe we'll get you to play some... Excuse me. Get you to play maybe some chess. So that's a little bit safer than going up there to do some cloud watching. What are you... Oh, you've gone berserk. That was a bad decision, Frey. You were not looking... Excuse me, Bug? Ah. See, this is one of the biggest issues right now. We don't have enough sane people to patch up these walls fast enough. Okay, well, Frey, I'll let you get down, because it doesn't look like you're going to go too well because of all this. And, yep, there you are. Do we have any medication left? Or medicine, I should say? By the looks of things, no. We have no medicine. So, if you get an infection, we're just going to keep you in bed, because there isn't anything better we could do. You've got serious heat stroke, which you're seeking cool room for, that is, fair enough. And you're cleaning blood. Okay, that's one thing. Okay, I probably should have let you do a bit of cloud watching after all, Frey. So, Oaks, what are you doing? You're going to drink some beer? Your mood... Actually, your mood isn't too bad. Okay, that's something. Maybe we can get you to rescue Frey. And hopefully these bugs will leave us alone as well. Now, this is a lot of wall to patch up. A lot more than I would care for. But it isn't too bad, I think. Just as long as we get... Because it seems like even placing part of the materials in the building itself is enough to count as enclosing a room. Which is an interesting thing. It's 52. Actually, these bugs should start dying. Because it's just above 52 outside. It's a little hard to see just on this. Injured. I think there was a small little slither of health taken out, which is actually due to because you were in a fight, not because of heat stroke, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, I really do want to finish closing off this wall, but no, we'll let Oaks drink some beer. That should help improve with moods. I wonder, there is some smoked leaves over here. Maybe if we can get Oaks over here to do to roll some joints for us, that might help. So how's Aristotle going? Major, untreated, and still got a lot of cuts. I think we're just going to let you die, Aristotle. There's not much we can do. And yeah, you've got Bertha. So Bertha will be placed into bed. What are you doing? Waiting for a safe temperature. And you're going to go and pray. Oh, I don't think that's a bad thing. Foo's going to consume some corn. Yep. Yeah, if you're going to mind that one, I don't have too many issues. Foo, you're going to go and flee. Yeah, I can't stop you do that. Yeah, these bugs are very intent in mining out every block possible, aren't they? But they should also start sleeping soon, so that's the good news, because it's the 20th hour and that it gets close to midnight when they fall asleep. The temperature, of course, is starting to fall. So how long have these got left? A day and 5 hours. Okay. And Oaks, after all of this, you have time to make a jacket. I obviously need to double check. Yep, tailoring was at a 1, that's why you weren't cleaning. Right, try it again. Do some cleaning for us. It's a lot of work, but you'll thank us. And yep, night time's come, so let's see if we can build some walls. Heat stroke initial and left thumb is missing. Okay. Slate walls. So 5 blocks. Get those 2, and I think that's everything we need to get done. So Oaks, time to build some walls. Yeah, work on those slate walls. Airs will get you to actually finish constructing these. Yep. Who else can we grab who wouldn't snap on us? I think everyone will snap on us. So, how about this? Oaks, let's grab you. Whereabouts? Oops, I didn't see where you were. Oh, you're at the top. Frey is feeding Bertha. Foo is sleeping on the ground in the medical zone. Major developed immunity. Yeah, okay. Foo. So let's see, can we get you to work on the other walls? I think this is also, apart from one block over here, let's get you to work on this slate block. That should make this enclosed again. Unfortunately, the temperature has dropped to a 28 degrees, but since it's enclosed, maybe we can get the heat to pop back up. That's my hope, at least. Oh, Fu, sorry, I'm gonna grab you again. Actually, grab everyone who's running away, because we need you to finish off these walls. Frey, what are you doing? You're gonna go into medical beds? No, you're not. You're gonna do some more work for us. Heat wave is over. That's a little bit of a shame, because I wanted to push this above 50, but it seems like the game's like, actually, maybe you could get this below 20 to minus 25 now. Okay, well, let's just see if we can get most of these walls built, at least. Oaks, what are you doing? You're going to go and flee. Not the time. Just continue, yeah, building these walls. I think Bertha is now up and about. You're missing a right hand, which is a bit of a shame, but no. See if you can finish off these walls. Whoops, sorry, Oaks, you've got one more wall to complete there. One on the side. Fu, you are eating food. Airs will be the one to work on this. Yep. I think we're actually going to get through this. Oops, sorry Bertha, one last thing. Build that wall. And that means this is properly enclosed off now. A bug hive has reproduced itself. Oh, come on. Does that mean... yeah. We have another bug hive to deal with now. How's that for the luck of the dice? Oh. Not really what I'd like. And where are you going anyhow? You're going to go and consume some corn. That's my corn as well, and you just ate all of it. That is one hell of a bug. So how's the temperature going? It's indoors and it's stuck at 28. Bug hive has reproduced itself. Now we have 4 bug hives to deal with. Oh, how's that with the... How's that for the luck? Our luck is excellent. Don't talk to me about luck. Luckiest person there is right now. Well that's a bit of a shame. Though, we can still get around to building a heater. I wonder if we can unforbid the doors. Not that I think that's a good idea. And see if we can just get a heater in there. One on the corner. I think we do have the components around the place. This is going to be tight. It is the 5th hour, so bugs are technically up and about. So Fu, you have no path because of the slate block. Oh, how's that for a start? Get Fu over here and see what we can do. Oh, I wasn't watching. Who broke? Frey broke. Frey and Fu. No? Fu's not down. This is an old message. Oops. Frey is the one who broke, and Frey is just cowering. Okay, I don't mind if you cower. You can stay cowering. No, actually, this bug was attacking us. I'm getting ultimately confused over these messages, and probably need to get rid of them faster, and no. Fu just... See, this bug says it's wandering, but it's not... Oh wait, and you've opened a wall up as well, so... That's kind of frustrating. Well, I guess this is where we're going to leave it for this episode. No, just run away, Fu. In theory, if we get them hot enough or cold enough, we can kill off these bugs. And I think it's our only option. I think we've sort of got our moods under control, and I think also that is partly to do with time. Some of these moodlets have disappeared. So if you've enjoyed this episode, feel free to leave a comment or press the like button. Anything does help support the channel, and I'm always interested to hear what you have to say, and also suggestions. So, as I've said in the past, and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.